Was that a
I got
bite?
bit. Yeah, I got bit.
First cast. Dude, don't catch one first cast. That's bad luck, man.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's a nice one too. Dude.
Oh, come on, son. Look at that one. Bring it on in, Josh.
It's one of those fish you don't even feel the bite. It was just kind of like a weird, mushy kind of pressure.
Oh, man, you
That's
knew it was
a good
coming.
fish,
I knew
yeah.
I got bit once. That's a nice
This
one.
is the one that you got bit by, probably, dude.
Probably. Yeah, you got my fish, Josh. Oh, he tanked it.
He did too.
Yeah,
He's not
look at
quite
that.
as big as I thought.
Nice fish,
Thank
though.
you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Folks, today we're with MLF Pro Josh Bertrand on Saguaro Lake, one of the lakes you grew up on. He knows this lake like the back of his hand. And we're doing something really unique today that we don't do a whole lot. And I think people get away from doing this technique.
Dude, yeah, you know, some people might knock it because it's kind of a slower technique to do, but it's the old ball and chain, and it is effective.
I love it, man. I love it. That Carolina rig, folks. And I'll tell you what, look at this fish. Now, Josh is very experienced, folks, at even taking the hooks out of fish because he's having to do it all the time. Look at that. You did it. You went right behind the gill plate.
Dude.
Come on, man. We're going to have some fun today here at Saguaro Lake. Carolina rigging. First thing in the morning, most people would have their topwaters out right now. I knew I got bit. You stole my fish.
I did steal your fish,
No, that's
man.
awesome. Man, I'm so excited because we've heard a lot about Saguaro over the last year about the big golden algae bloom and the fishing got tough. But you know, I talked to Josh last week and he said, hey man, there's fish out there to be caught. And sometimes you have to do something a little different to catch them right now. We're in that in-between stage where that summer and fall pattern's starting to kick in, huh? Where they really start schooling up on shad like we were seeing this morning.
That's just it. And here's the crazy thing right now on this lake is these fish, we just saw them chasing shad, but they have so many shad to eat. There's such an overabundance of shad that actually going to, seems crazy, but sometimes going to something a little bit different actually ups your odds because we're having to compete. If you're throwing a topwater or a crankbait or a spinnerbait, you're having to compete with all those shad, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, going against the grain with something like a Carolina rig cherry craw is not what you'd think of, but dude, it is working.
It's effective. We're gonna catch some fish out here.
There's a fish. Yeah. Oh. You know what he did?
Got me on a rock.
Dude, that or he freaking came across my line because my line's so taut because I was hung up.
Oh, Josh! I was like, man, that's not old line.
Dude,
what's going on?
The worst part about this whole thing is Johnny has to retie his Carolina rig now.
And you're sitting there whacking on yours?
Well, I'm hung up, you know, so my line was tight.
Oh my gosh, that was a giant.
It was a good one.
He was swimming off with it, and I'm like, hey, I got one.
Golly. That's what happened. There's a fish right there.
Oh, great. You got him?
Yeah.
Nice one? I'm retying. You got my fish. You got my fish, Josh. Get him in here.
It's a chunk.
Is it?
It's a chunk. It's not a toad. I'll swing him in, dude. He's cool. You retie,
got
man.
him? All right.
Johnny's got the horrible task right now of having to retie a Carolina rig. There's nothing worse than retying a Carolina rig on the water. Oh, dude, you did it pretty quick. Though,
Hey, I'm
man.
ready to go almost. Whoa, that's a good one. You need help with that? You gonna swing him in?
Oh,
MLF
that's a
style,
good one,
folks.
dude.
Look at that, a 4-pounder. That's
Pretty
a giant
chunky fish, dude, actually.
Dude, that's a stud. That's probably bigger than.
It's a nice one. It's just a pretty fish.
Wow, look at that fish.
You ever go to swing them and realize they're a little bit bigger than you thought?
Well,
and then you're like, uh-oh.
You're the pro at swinging them. We've watched him do it.
It's a nice fish, right?
No, that's awesome. Boy, they're healthy.
They really
now, there
are.
you go, folks. Look how green and healthy that fish was. That's a good sign. Your Saguaro Lake might be right back.
I think it is, man.
You know,
sure.
I think these fishes do something a little off the wall. I think they do go deeper when they can't breathe in that unoxygenated water.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's what happened. They just kind of chilled out and waited for the water to get healthy again, and now that it's healthy, they're back. Oh my gosh, that's a fish.
You got one?
I thought it was a dang.
You
I
got
thought it was
3
the
fish
bottom.
already. Look at you.
I thought it was the bottom.
Oh, that's a good fish, Josh. Get him in here. He's killing it, dude. He's killing it. I'm busy snagged up, and he's throwing up there. He knows the exact rock to throw at. That's
Apparently
what it is.
so, huh?
Great fish, dude. Bring it on up here. Don't you
Oh,
wish
that's
you
a
were in an
big fish,
MLF,
man.
huh?
I do.
Oh, that's a good fish, gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. That's, look at that fish. Oh, man, almost had him. Boy, you got him right in the corner of the mouth.
All
bud.
right, dude.
Oh,
Right here. That's a good one.
we suck at high-fiving, but that was
That's all
great.
right, yeah. As long as we can catch some fish. Thank you.
Wow.
Get out there, dude.
Yeah, get out of my way. You give you the front of my boat. I'm a gracious host to an extent. Now, come on, 3 fish later.
That's a chunk. That's a pushing 5 pounds. That's a really nice fish. It's a Carolina Red Chigger craw, man. These fish, a lot of them, you know, one thing you can do, we talk about this a lot, Johnny, I know you do on the shows, when you catch one, you just inspect the fish. And we started seeing a lot of these fish had craws in their throat. And it just makes sense when you're seeing that, pick up a craw and throw it. There's a fish.
Come on, already? Look at that. Right on the edge, huh?
Yeah, he was a little bit deeper, man. I got my drag backed off a little from that last one.
Is that a big one?
It's another good one, dude.
4 fish for
He's
Josh
not as
right
big as
there,
that
dude. He's
last
gonna have
one.
to limit the boat before I bring my first one in because he broke my fish off.
Oh, look, we'll see what he spit up here.
What did he spit
Oh,
up?
you know what that might have been? Those are my pinchers off my chigger craw.
So
That's an awesome average fish, though, isn't it?
Yes.
3 pounder. He's a little bit bigger now.
explain to the folks at home what color chigger craw we're throwing today, and you obviously know the power of power bait now.
Yeah, this is the secret color, green pumpkin. It's a color that no one really knows about, but honestly, no. I mean, it's color selection, especially early in the morning like this. You can keep it pretty simple. You just want to use, before that sun gets really hot, you want to use something that is gonna, you know, cast a pretty good silhouette in the water, whether it's a dark, like a purple or something like that. But green pumpkin's an awesome all-around color. And also, you know, you probably do it a lot. You just examine the crawfish, right? When you are catching fish and they've got crawfish in their mouth, you can check out what color they are. And they've been really green and they've had a little bit of orange in their claws. So you could even take it to the next level and dip, you know, the pinchers or whatever
Sherbert?
in orange. Sherbert, yeah. Dude, I remember that one. Oh yeah, we had a Sherbert episode several years ago where Johnny killed him on the Sherbert worm. He named it Sherbert.
That was awesome.
It was great, but yeah, just green pumpkin. That's it.
Got a bite again?
No, oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, are you serious right now? He's schooling me, folks. Schooling me. All right, Josh. Look at you go.
They're just such good average sized fish,
And this
man.
is awesome. How come you're not in an MLF tournament? Look at you go.
All 3 to 5 pounders, man. They're good fish.
Oh, man. Look at that. I'll tell you what, those are beautiful fish, brother. Beautiful fish.
That's a chunk.
Beautiful fish.
He got it
Wow,
deep, man.
man, look at the size of these fish, folks. Let me I gotta turn the boat so they can even see it with the sun popping out. We're gonna have to turn here.
All right, so
Right down there.
this will happen occasionally. We had this happen with a fish earlier. A fish will take the bait kind of deep. We'll show the camera what this fish did. He's got it deep. So instead of ripping the hook out or cutting it out, a different alternative is you can take this line, run it through the gill. And what you're doing there, I've seen Johnny talk about this on the show, but you're getting the hook to come out at a different angle. So instead of the hook coming out and ripping all this flesh out, when you pull up on this hook, it's gonna come out clean. No blood or mess or anything like that, and it's good to go.
Can we mention you just caught your 5th fish, and Johnny hasn't even been on the scoreboard yet. Got one?
Got it! Nah, I didn't get it. Dang.
You didn't get it?
No, I missed it.
Oh! Well, Josh, see, here's what the problem is. You need to realize that you need to pull up on the slack a little bit. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Give me the tips, dude. Give me the tips. Tell me what to do.
Not anymore. You're on your own. You do just fine. You're already killing me. Tell you, I think one of the biggest keys here, and I'm watching you, Josh, is the drag. You know, there's even certain ways that people actually bring their baits in, and I've been hopping my my weight over all these rocks, trying not to get hung up, and I think maybe I was just going too fast. I'm watching you, and you're just kind of slowly dragging it over the rock, and that could be the difference between somebody catching fish and somebody not. How many times have you been in the boat, because I've done it, where you're throwing the same exact rig as the guy in the front of the boat, he's catching fish and you're not? It's usually the, you know, how you're reeling it in or how you're working the bait, you know, things like that. So you got to figure little stuff like that out. So for me to catch a fish today, I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I'm watching you.
It's one of those things, like, I get what you're saying, because like the rock is so brutal. Like,
yeah,
you don't
you're
want to
trying
let
to
your
hop
bait
it over there, you know?
get hung up, you know? So you got to find that kind of that happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a good one?
Yeah, all right, I got one.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's what I'm talking. That's the one you lost.
It might be.
That'll teach you.
That's his brother. Damn.
He's not a giant, but he's fun. Look at that, he's still a good fish.
Oh, it's a chunk, man.
Oh, come on,
You want to grab
Josh.
him?
Yep, get him. You're the guy today, son.
Good job, man.
Yes. Look at that. Got him.
All right.
I got one.
I better
that's
get back out there. Is
that
it a
might
big
be
one?
That might be a stud.
Oh, dude. We came back for more, and they are here.
Oh, dude. Giant.
I'm ready for
This is a good one. It feels good. I mean, he's giving it to me, Josh.
I would laugh if it's a catfish, dude. I think it's a big bass, though. It's a big bass.
Oh! Look at that, son.
Yeah, dude. Another toad. Good job, man. Way to go, way to go.
Oh my goodness. How big? Tell us how big, Josh.
That's a 5-pounder, isn't it, dude?
Huh?
That's a 5-pounder, isn't it?
It's beautiful, man. Look at the size of the gut on that thing.
Awesome job, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Tell me about it. How'd he bite?
Like a bluegill. Not a
No
joke.
way.
I'm not kidding.
No way.
Not kidding. Hey, is that worthy of a Facebook pic?
Right now.
Let's do it.
I thought I had my phone in my pocket.
Let's do it. We're gonna get a Facebook pic, folks, and then we're gonna come right back and release the fish.
I'm getting in it with you, though.
You get it? All right. Beautiful. Carolina rig bass right there. That's what I needed. Now that would have helped our limit today, even though I didn't catch as many as you. That's 3.
I think we're up there in the 23 to 25 pound range now with that one, dude.
Dude, I'm so glad you had to retie.
That's a bite.
All right. Got him?
Yeah.
All right, Josh got another one right here. Right off that point. Is it a good one?
He's back up there.
He's.
They're all pretty solid, dude.
You need help?
Let's see. I don't think he's
He's giving it to you now.
he's
Now he
not
doesn't
like
want to
that
come
one
up.
you just caught, dude.
Oh, he's still a good fish, Josh. Still a real good fish. Still a real good fish. Oh yeah, that's solid. Oh, you hooked him perfect too.
Is he hooked good?
Well, he's hooked in the corner of the mouth.
I like to see these bellies on this
Look at that.
fish, man.
Look how orange that fish is.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It's really common late summer like this for the fish to be thin, but they are not thin
He's
out
eating
here,
good.
dude. Yeah,
they're
they are.
eating really good. They're
They
getting
are
up there eating.
chunks, man.
Hey folks, for my tip of the week, we've been picking this stuff out of the lake all morning long, have we not?
Dude, probably 4 times today. It's been
Yeah.
one of those days.
Insane. But here's the deal. This is what gets in your prop, whether it's your trolling motor or whether it's your big motor. So the tip of the week is always check your props on both sides of the boat when you get out of the water to be sure you ain't got this in there, because if you have this line in there, it can really bust some seals and give you a lot of grief. So always check your props, and it'll keep you from having any grief when you're out on your next fishing trip. Let's talk a little bit about how you rig this rig up. Folks, I'm gonna let Josh explain this, but explain how to hook the Carolina rig up.
Sure. So there are a lot of different ways to do this. The biggest variables are going to be the size of your weight and the length of your leader. So we've got it rigged on a bait cast with a 7/6 medium heavy rod. I've got a 3/4 ounce tungsten weight. The tungsten helps you feel much better as you're dragging across the bottom. You need something to protect your knot, so either a bead or a clacker. I will caution using, if you use a heavy weight like a 3/4,
Yes.
I'll caution using glass because it'll break that glass and it'll cut your line.
Exactly.
If you're using 1/2 ounce or less, you're okay to use glass. Swivel, and then your leader length. Your leader length is just gonna vary depending on what the bottom is and how clear the water is. So generally my rule is clearer water and grass, I go longer leader. Dirtier water and rock, I go a short leader. And the reason for that short leader in the dirty water is I think the fish can feel and hear that commotion of that weight come through the rocks. And in that dirty water, you want the bait to be kind of right there with it.
Yes.
You don't want it to be trailing 4 feet behind. And then you're baiting your hook. A lot of different baits, but a creature bait or a craw is my #1. This is a 4-inch sugar craw. We've caught a lot of fish on a 3-inch sugar craw today.
That was the 4-inch?
This is the 4-inch, dude.
But
I've gone back and forth.
He puts me on a 3-inch, but I caught a 5-pounder. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. But that's it, man. A similar setup for you too, right?
Yes, exact same setup using a taipan rod. But yeah, it's exact same setup except for I'm using a 1/2 ounce weight and I am using the bead behind it. But little swivel and then of course your leader line. Oh, you got a good one there.
What is this?
What, you got a catfish?
No. What is this?
You got the
What
ending
is
fish,
this?
son. That's a monster.
Dude,
That is
I think he's hooked weird.
What?
I don't know, we'll see. Did you see the way he just stripped drag on that hook set?
Oh, you just
It's
got
just
a good
another good
fish,
one,
dude.
man.
You got a really good fish. There we go. This is what we can end on right here,
Wow.
son. Right here. Look at this. Look at this, folks. This is,
He wants to go the other way, but I'll bring him to you.
they got shoulders.
They do,
You
man.
can go the other side if you
He's
want.
coming. Probably a 4-pounder.
It's beautiful fish. I saw it come out of the water. Yeah, it did look a little weird, didn't it? Oh man, that's a good fish, son. That's a real good fish. I think you've solidly, oh man. Come here, buddy. Got him.
Wow.
Josh,
Right here,
what a
dude.
fish, man. Great job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Great job.
That's how you finish up the day right there.
That is
man.
how you finish
Golly,
up
it's
the
been
day. I'll
fun.
tell you what, we've had a fun day Carolina rigging with Josh Bertrand. He's showing us how to get it done. Major League Fishing Pro, we wish you the best of luck this year coming up. And a lot of people here in Arizona following you for sure. And we all root for you.
Dude, well, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. Here's the cool thing. My season ended about 2 months ago, right? We've been in the off season. The best part of the off season is I get to watch your show all the time. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
cool.
I've watched more episodes in the last 2 months than I have in the past couple years just because I've been on the road so much. So.
You know how much we appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, man.
But
you know it.
I'm looking forward to seeing you out there. We got the US Open coming up soon. You're in it. The One Bass US Open, that's gonna be fun. But I appreciate you coming on the show, showing us those chigger craws. Get yourself a little pack of those 3-inch chigger craws. I'll tell you, you won't be disappointed.
They're little killers.
And you can even Texas rig those, right?
They're super, and jig trailer, you know, super versatile bait, man.
It's an awesome bait, but give it a shot. You'll enjoy it. Josh, again,
awesome,
thank you
dude.
very much.
Yep,
It's
do it
been
again
fun.
soon.
Thanks for joining us on the water, folks. We'll see you next week. I'm Johnny Johnson. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks.